Hi guys, it's Tuesday, 12:45, and it's about 3.5 hours before the storm hits the coast of Vietnam. We are trying desperately hard to get this first part of this new 9-part mini-series uploaded. So let's go and find out where we are. Located in the Basque area of northern Spain, close to the Bay of Biscay, lies the city of Bilbao, famed for its architecture and museums, and for the San Mamés Stadium, where it is here we will begin this 9-part mini-series in charge of Athletic Club Bilbao. And I knew this was going to be a challenge when we first began, and it has turned out to be even harder than I expected. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome to Athletico Bilbao in the first of a 9-part mini-series in which we're going to try and establish some sort of glory in the streets of Bilbao and bring some trophies home within the next 3 seasons. And we are looking forward to the challenge, and a challenge it is. And it has been a very, very difficult start to the season. And if we first go to the medical centre, you can see the amount of injuries that we've had. And these are the ones at the top. They're the ones to worry about, the moderate and major. And we've had 2 major injuries, 2 fullbacks, of course, and we've had a number of moderate injuries as well. And that's caused us all sorts of selection headaches already throughout the month of August. And although we are not the worst in the league, we are certainly not among the best in terms of our injuries. Although in terms of the current injuries, we still have Serrano out. He's expected to be out for about another week. Yuri, of course, who is a fullback, he's not expected to be back for around 3 to 7 weeks, a couple of months at best. And then Ander Kappa, another fullback, who's expected to be back within a couple of weeks, I hope. And he is also a fullback. So FM is continuing its devastation of the fullbacks. And in terms of the other difficulties that we've had, what we've had to put up with is we haven't been able to sign anybody, and our scouts, furthermore, have not been able to find anyone, and that is pretty much what the scouts have been able to do. And we were interested in those top 2 players, and we did try to sign them, but unfortunately the board blocked the transfers of both of them because they were saying that we could not afford them or they didn't represent value for money. We tried to sign Moncayola twice, but the board blocked it on both occasions. We also tried to sign a number of good young players, but the board also said that they didn't represent value for money. They've blocked every single transfer that we've tried to make. In terms of what's actually happened in the transfer market, not a great deal. We have been able to do nothing since we got to the club at the beginning of July. We have let a number of young players go out on loan to help with their development. But in terms of what's actually gone on in terms of bringing players in, we have a total of 0 spent and a total of 0 income. So we are left with working with the squad that we've got. And whilst we do have some good players, I would say it's a decent squad, not a brilliant squad. Although we have a lot of potential in terms of current ability, I'm looking at it and thinking it's got some decent first-team players, but they're not brilliant by any stretch of the imagination. And in terms of where we are predicted to finish, we are predicted to finish in 7th. But at the moment, things are looking a lot better than that, because we are sitting at the top of the Spanish First Division, and we are doing very, very well. We've played 3, won 2 and drawn 1. And the big surprise is Barcelona being down at the bottom with only 2 points, 4th from bottom. Atletico Madrid, they are in 13th place. They only have 3 points, 1 win from 3 games. And Real Madrid, they're sitting in 4th. They are on the same number of points as we are, but behind 1 goal on goal difference. In terms of what's happened on the pitch, it's been a very, very good start. And so here we are, and we have arrived at the end of August and the end of the transfer window, and we do now have to play Granada, and it's a game that we should win. It's another away game, and we will have played 3 away games in the first 4, but I think that we should win this, and hopefully that's what we're going to do. So let's go and kick some balls. And as you can see, we have decided to play with a 4-4-2, and that was also suggested to me, and I thought it might be a good idea just to try this out. But we'll go through the details of how we've set them up in a video perhaps later in the series, maybe even in the next episode. But for now, we're going to go and play against Granada. It's a game we should win, and we have Simon in goal with Luku, Yere, Martinez and Balenciaga at the back, with Munion, Garcia, Venkeda and Berenguer in midfield, and Williams and Garcia will play up front. This is a game that we should be winning. A game we should be winning quite comfortably. We are a better team than Granada, and I'm hoping that this will be a very comfortable victory. I'm just going to tell them, go out there, make a difference, make me proud, and let's see if we can't win this match. It's a game we should win, and hopefully we will do just that. And the game is underway, and we've had the better of the exchanges at the moment. We are dominating possession, and hopefully we will continue to do that, and we will start creating some really good chances. And we do have a corner, and Garcia fires in the corner, and that's headed out. It comes to Venkeda. Venkeda looking to go down the flank. He's going to try and get a cross in. Can he do it? No, he's been blocked out, but he finds Garcia. Garcia into Berenger, and it is 1-0. Berenger has made it 1-0 to Bilbao. This was a game we should be winning. We've gone in front, and we've dominated the early exchanges in the game, and we deserve to be ahead. And it is 1-0 to Athletico Bilbao. It was a lovely inside ball, and the marking from Granada was absolutely dreadful, and we have taken the lead, and that hopefully should now put us on the top of the Spanish First Division, and we are on top. And there's a free kick floated in, and we've hit the crossbar, and that was so unlucky. I think it's been given offside, but we are doing very, very well. We're dominating the game. We're dominating possession. We've had all the chances in the first half so far. Granada have had nothing to offer, and we are pretty much in control of this game in all facets of the game. As we're coming up to half-time, though, one of the worries is that we are only a goal ahead, and we need to be doing a little bit better up front than we're doing. But here come Granada. They are going to have their first chance. Are they going to be one-shot wonders? Who knows? And the ball is passed inside, and they're looking, and he's in acres of space, and they have scored. I was wondering if they were going to be one-shot wonders. That is an absolutely dreadful goal to give away, and that is totally against the run of play. It was poor defending. It just suddenly occurred to me they haven't had a shot on goal. They will break at some point, and there it is. And their only shot of the first half has gone in. We have dominated the game, and this is FM. And we need to tell the boys, I am far from pleased with what I've just seen. And we need to get out there, do better than what we've done. We've totally dominated this match, and I don't know how it's 1-1. Sevilla have gone above us in the league table, and I'm not very happy at all. This has been an absolutely dreadful performance for a team that has dominated so much. We should be streets ahead, but we are not, and maybe it's telling me I do need to change something a little bit. They are playing with a very low block, and they are going to try and break, and they have done that. But we've got to do better. We've got to somehow find a way to break that down, and maybe it's time to make some changes. Maybe time to go a little bit more positive, and that's, I think, where we'll start. We'll go a little bit more positive, try to put more pressure on them. And there's a lovely ball through to Berenger again, and he's had a chance, and he should have made it 2-1, but he didn't, and it is time to make some changes. But we will just wait until this highlight has finished, before we make those changes, and I'm going to shout at them. I really think we need to be doing better. I'm going to demand more from the team. This is not a good performance. Strikers are not playing too badly. It's just that we are not creating decent chances, and Granada could take advantage of that and are looking to do so at the moment still. They still only have had a single shot. If they have another one, I will not be best pleased. But here come Granada. They're looking to counter-attack. We've won the ball back, and here is Williams. Williams is looking for Garcia. Garcia, he's looking for Munyon. Munyon is in space. Can he get a cross in? He can't. He plays it back to the fullback, and it's out to Vencoda, to Williams. And there's a chance, and it's over the bar, and we still cannot put this game to bed, and now it is time to make some changes. And we have made one or two changes. We pulled the lines back a little bit to try to pull them out. They are playing this very low block. And we've made one or two substitutions, but it still is Granada. Granada have a free kick, and they have scored. No, it's just over the crossbar. This is a game we should have won comfortably. We haven't, and I'm a bit disappointed, but there's still time. And we do have a throw. And one of the substitutions, he finds the fullback, and there's a ball into the box, and we've headed it over the bar, and it remains 1-1. This is not good form. It's not good play. We're in third, though, better than what predicted at the moment. Real Madrid have gone top. This has been a very disappointing performance. You can see we've totally dominated the game, and we have failed to win it. And Granada have actually only had 3 shots during the whole game. And I'm going to say it's very disappointing. We can say nothing more than that. We do know that we are short up front. We tried to bring in a striker, but we couldn't. And we are going to struggle scoring goals throughout this first season. But what we need to do is just play very well, play as well as we can, develop the youngsters, and try to keep our job as we go through this season. It's not going to be easy, but we will have to do our best. And that's it for this video. It's really disappointed that we didn't actually win that game when we should have won the game. But from a very, very unhappy stadium here at Athletico Bilbao, we will just bid you all farewell. If you are new to the channel, then why not? Subscribe, watch, like and comment. Help us channel to grow and help us to support the very worthwhile cause that you can see scrolling above. And that's it. We will bid you all farewell, and we will see you for part 2.